So Tepe, have we clarified that the rainbow he uses is space magic? Have we clarified that? Okay, so we have. So let's talk about this episode. This episode was a lot better than the first two episodes. I enjoyed it a lot more. Had some beautiful music. That ending song was really beautiful. Hana singing, that was just beautiful voice acting. I enjoyed that song. It really fit with the atmosphere that Captain Earth is trying to perceive to the audience. I liked this episode. It had a really good fluid amount of animation that really just suited this type of series. I noticed they're reusing that entire transformation mech scene for 3 times now every episode. I'm guessing they put a lot of budget into that scene, so they don't want to actually probably make another animation for transformation to a mech. But either way, that's just me nitpicking. I'm not complaining about that. This episode had a lot of development, honestly. It had development with Daichi, our main male character, seeing more about his father. We find out the aspect of who killed Daichi's father, and pretty much Daichi has a grudge against this person and goes after to hunt him down in this episode. It's really cool. I like the way it was played out, and just the way the feels of the music song goes with the scene. It feels awesome, and Tepe coming out of nowhere with his badass mech was pretty freaking cool, okay? So Hana's actual music activated the machine for Tepe to be able to, go in that mech and go save Daichi at the last minute. There was a couple of cliches in this episode I noticed, but that's standard in almost any anime, so like I said, I can't complain there. I'm still, once again, I will have to say this. I mean, I like the series. I want to like Captain Earth. I really want to like it. There's just something about it that really hasn't caught me by my freaking mouth yet, just drug me in and says, oh, you must fucking watch this and say this is the badass of all time. But right now, I'm just at that, I guess, fence level where I just don't know if it's good or bad. Right now, I'm leaning back and forth if I do want to continue watching the series. This is the 3rd episode, and really, so far, it hasn't done nothing out of the ordinary that really inspires me to want to continue this series to the very end. I'm not saying I'm dropping it. I'm just saying hopefully this series will do something to really drag in people, to really just shock them. But so far, though, music-wise and animation-wise, it's doing excellent. It's really excelling in that. It has one of the best animation qualities of this anime season. One thing, though, hopefully Daichi, we get some more development with him. I just don't, for some reason, I don't like his submissive personality that we saw at the beginning of this episode when he was handcuffed. I don't like that. I complained about that in the last episode review. I don't need to go on that right now, but that was just my only complaint. Now, that salty dog worker, he's a fucking prick. That is exact opinion on him, okay? So, did we all clarify we want to see him die a horrible death? Do we want to see him die? Okay, so we do. Just pretty much, I don't like a character's attitude like that. He was a jerk, an asshole, and he just needs to get out of this series, okay? I mean, that was just, yeah, his character's awful. So, overall, did I enjoy this episode? It was good. I see the good values out of it. This is not enough for me to say this is a must-watch series of this anime season, but I will say, not bad. It's not a bad series, it really ain't. It'll probably take some time to really build it up. Like I said, I think the first review, this is actually going to be a 24 to 25 episode series, so it's probably taking its time just developing the characters, which is fine. Just hopefully they do it the right way and they don't, drag it out too far and too far long into the series. So anyways, everybody, tell me your thoughts on Captain Earth this episode. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? Do you think this was one of the best episodes yet? Did you enjoy the soundtrack at the end with Hana? What you feel about the space magic Tepe? What you feel about salty dogs, the prick? Everybody, I love you so much. Please be safe. Chibi out.